Well, hello, Robert Heffernan with EndoTech. This is Blockchain Vitals. It's our weekly segment. You need to know what the weekly fractal is looking like if you want to be a disciplined trader. If you want to mind the mo, you got to know. Hey, I just made up another hashtag. If you want to mind the mo, you got to know what that level is. All right, and we're going to get into that in the Vitals section. But first, let's do the rounds. Rounds, my chance to talk about something I'm seeing in the crypto space, and this one really jumped out at me. TD Ameritrade, and by the way, I trade ETFs and stocks at TD Ameritrade. I use the Thinkorswim platform. I think the Thinkorswim platform is light years ahead of most trading platforms, especially if you want to do some options trading. But just in general, an incredible trading platform, Thinkorswim, they're at TD Ameritrade. And now TD Ameritrade making some news and some headlines here by acquiring, I don't know if they just put an investment in or bought out ErisX. I actually never heard of that crypto exchange. But it is a regulated crypto exchange for trading cryptos and futures on cryptos. And TD Ameritrade really shaking and moving here. As I saw earlier this week, they are looking to fully invest in online sports gambling as that becomes legal state by state in the U.S. of A. So hats off to TD Ameritrade jumping into two giant pools of money being bandied about, trading cryptos, and also buying and selling your ideas on who's going to win the Monday night game tonight. Anyway, let's take the vitals because that's really what you're here for. You really want to not listen to me and my prognosticating or talking. I wouldn't listen to me either if I didn't have the information on the weekly fractal. Anyway, crypto's not looking healthy here. And as I said on the weekend segment, they really needed to, they didn't quite close in lower momentum on the weekly. And the way the bands are kicking down now, not quite in lower momentum as we speak. Bitcoin right now trading 84.21. That's where we're using our price discovery from Bitfinex, 84.21. And a lower momentum now at 83.41. Now, last week it was at 84.94. So just kind of decaying a little bit on that momentum line, but incredibly important to pay attention to it because if we close the week below 83.41, we're already in lower mo on the daily. We close in lower mo on the weekly. I said it on the weekend segment. 70.90 is that monthly moving average. And that looks to be like the target that these things want to go trade. So not particularly healthy and no story out there on a use case basis that is changing anybody's mind on these things yet. Ether right now trading 181.15, real flatlined in Ether, but in lower momentum on the daily, flatlined on the weekly. 183 was that weekly average, 174.72 lower momentum this week for Ether. XRP, after shining so brightly for a couple of weeks there, again, not in the best shape here. 25.84, fully in lower momentum on the daily. 25.54 is the lower momentum on the weekly where they're looking to attain. And again, we got weakness across the board in the crypto sphere. Litecoin trading 57.03, not quite in lower momentum, 55.84 for Litecoin. EOS trading 335 last. 303 is the lower momentum. 335 happens to be dead nuts on the weekly moving average. BNB trading a 1944, weekly average at 1964, weekly lower momentum at 1745. And as I spoke before, XLM and Tron, and by the way, why don't I show us what those look like on the daily basis. But XLM and Tron had been the shining lights here. XLM 0674 last. 0657 is the weekly moving average, so still holding above there, but really deteriorating with the weakness and more so than the rest of the space. Tron 0176 last, 0168, the weekly average in Tron. But weakness across the board. Does not look like we want to have a Christmas rally here so far. And you know what? I don't know why, and I don't care why. I mind the Mo, and I pay attention to the Mo, and we will never go trade 25,000 when Bitcoin is, toying with lower momentum on the weekly. Those two things never happen. Anyway, that's what I'm seeing. Please add a layer of discipline to your trading and mind the Mo. All right, I will talk to you near the end of the week for the weekend segment. Until then, be disciplined, trade discipline. Thank you so much for watching.